Lord. No sound. That's a good start. Alright, allegedly I'm playing ZA for some reason. Okay. Allegedly. Yeah, what a mystery. How did that happen? Ooh. Let's see if this dude's around. Yo, you want to join me on stream or you want to chill?
Sure. I don't have a problem with that.
Alright, welcome. It's a Pokopia stream.
Oh boy.
I have to lasso in on everyone I can so I don't fall asleep. Would you believe I've seen Ho-Oh like twice already? Do you even play Pokemon? You did! Wait, what?
Yeah, I played Sword and no, I played Violet. Didn't finish it.
Crazy work. You know what? Honestly, I wouldn't have finished it either. That game sucks.
I was just capturing any Pokemon I saw that looked interesting enough.
I wanted to get him into Arceus, but he wouldn't oblige. I want to get him into ZA, but no one ever listens to me with game recommendations. You just have to learn to accept it. It's every day is a cope session.
Maybe I'll get ZA.
Uh-oh, why did this cut out?
I have to get it shipped because they closed the GameStop near me.
Yeah, let's get it shipped. Alright. Condos are done. Leaf Hut's all done. You gotta check it out. It's super awesome. Look at this. We need more leaves, which I don't know how to get more. We definitely have more lumber. Look at this. There you go. Small log. Make me some lumber. Gotta take care of something else. What? It keeps shutting off for some reason. But I was able to convince him to make logs. Why is it doing this now? Here we go. Something wrong with the fucking setup. I don't know why it's shutting off like crazy now. Ridiculous. I genuinely need like a 50-foot Ethernet cable, and I'm never gonna get one. So what have you been up to lately, Max?
Just woke up a while ago, went out, reinstalled Titanfall 2.
Why Titanfall 2 exactly?
People are still playing it.
People are starting to play it, or you just started playing it again?
I was watching a video and somebody actually looked at somebody brought up like why Titanfall 2 was such a good game, and they brought up the fact like, oh, you know, at one point EA thought, yeah, we can release Battlefield and Titanfall 2 in the same like close proximity, like, but then he said like, you know, but that didn't work. And honestly, I believe, oh, if Titanfall came out in 2017 instead of 2016 the way it did,
well, then it wouldn't have competed with fucking Battlefront?
Yeah, Battlefield 1.
No, if it came out in 2017, it would have competed with Battlefront.
That is true, though.
So there's just no winning because they weren't going to push it harder than a Disney game and harder than the newest Battlefield. There was just no winning for Titanfall. Titanfall's biggest sin is that it's owned by EA. Basically.
DB right now, 877 players right now, 24-hour peak, 1,669. All-time peak, 27,631. And I was looking at the gameplay, I was like, yo, I miss playing this game. Why not?
That's fair. I mean, I just know it's just pretty dead, huh? It's been a long time. There's just no point for me. Maybe I am part of the problem, but I don't know, man. Maybe they shouldn't kill their fucking games for no reason either. That would be kind of nice. Whatever.
Meanwhile, Battlefield 6. 43,532 players right now.
What? No.
Marathons at 70,841 players right now.
Can I remove the sign? Is it possible to fucking remove this? I put this wrong and now I don't know if I can remove it. Well, that's nice. I put it wrong. I don't want to build this. There's no cancel. Info. There's no way to cancel building a building once you put this down. Like, hello? Wow, that's nice. There has to be some way to remove a bit. Oh my god, dude. How? What in the fuck? You cannot punch it and you cannot cut it. Ash, do you know if there's a way to remove this? She's probably not even here. Let me Google it. This is really stupid, actually. Oh, you have to learn Leaf? No. Press Y? Oh, what the fuck? Thank you. Field grass? Alright, now at least we can do this. Thank you. Stranger. I did it again.
Red pill, restart your life at 6 years of age with all the knowledge you have now. Blue pill, $10 million in cash.
10 million.
What, you wouldn't want to restart your life with, like, all the knowledge you have now?
No, that's why I'm taking the 10 million. Fuck. Dinner with Jay-Z or $50 million. Even Jay-Z is like, take the money, bro. There's nothing I can tell you that's worth $50 million or in $1. There you go. You have a moment. Can't stop wondering what's beyond that wall of stone. I don't believe that wall was back there when I was a young little thing, but whether it existed then or not, so much time has passed. I don't remember at all what lies beyond it. I dare say you could break through that wall for me. If it's not too much trouble, could take me to the other side of that wall. Do you have a question for me? I'd really like to see the other side of that wall first. I'm too preoccupied with that to think about anything else. Let's be off. He doesn't even realize I already busted it down. There. Metal. Is this what waste us on the other side? Now that I do see it again, I do have some faint memories of gazing out over this sea as a child. What could this be? It's covered in sand, but it certainly looks like a human-made building of some kind. I don't think this used to be here in the old days either. What's this boxy doohickey? One security camera. Place wherever you like. Open the main menu, select camera, security cameras to watch the security cameras feed. Oh my god, another Ho-Oh sighting? Dude, Ho-Oh just keeps showing up in my game. So this is how Ash felt. It's crazy how Gen 2 already existed before the fucking anime really even started. Alright, very nice. That's the third time Ho-Oh has shown up. Wonder if there's anything special about that or not. Because I certainly haven't done anything to really make him show up.
This thing where the hero party expels this guy.
Kingsman?
Barrier mage. No.
Kingsman? Kingsman?
No.
Dude, that is my favorite meme of the whole thing. Everyone's like, oh, this is stupid. No one would actually ever turn away their, you know, level 9 million champion or some shit. And then this shit happens. And then they literally are still not sorry about it.
Yeah, what I'm reading right now is like the hero party expels like this barrier mage. And they're like saying he's useless. But guess what? The barrier mage literally is responsible for a barrier that repels monsters around the entire kingdom.
Yeah, okay, I'm useless. Figure it out.
And then the prince is telling his father, "Father, I've kicked the guy who was wasting our tax money."
You did what? And just the orcs just storm right the fuck in. Because you know they're orcs and you know they're goblins. It's a manga or whatever the hell. It's a manhwa. What else do you think it's gonna be, dude? Goblin Slayer into Healer Hero, some people will never recover from that. I need you to understand that.
Goblin Slayer was interesting. Oh, he just hunts goblins. He's not that special.
Goblin Slayer, Freerin.
Dude literally taking jobs that most of the adventurers wouldn't.
Dude, we only get one leaf at a time.
Oh yeah, and all that controversy around Goblin Slayer too.
My favorite part is when every anime has controversy now. Dude, why is this shit cutting off now?
I'm just like, yo, y'all know what dark fantasy is?
No. Dark fantasy? Yeah, when Game of Thrones does it, it's cool. Everyone else can suck a dick. Which is ironic, because now Game of Thrones had the fastest rise to popularity and then the fastest fall from grace of any series I've ever watched in my life. Like, usually most series start high, or usually there's like some coping from like really diehard fans that it's actually totally fine or some shit. But there was just nothing to stop Game of Thrones from collapsing into oblivion. Like, that shit just fell apart. In like maybe what, like a day or two? Not like a day or two, like a month. Just nobody cared about this show anymore. Dude, why is it doing this? Seriously, I don't understand why it's acting like this now. I must have hit something I shouldn't have. Or it's just being really fucky today. I have no idea why.
Anime about goblins graping people. Wrong.
When Jason Momoa does it, it's okay, yeah. You know how this shit works, bro.
Oh, when Mr. Grey does it to that one chick in 50 Shades of Grey, it's okay too.
Gooning material bad when it appealed to man. Isn't that the snowbreak situation to a T?
Oh god. I still can't believe China actually has that issue, like feminists in China.
Imagine if they got like League of Legends shut down here. That's pretty much the equivalent almost. But I don't know, the gacha players are also kind of very like, the fact that they will boycott their own gacha because of like one silly event is also kind of ridiculous. So there's no good side to this equation at all. It's all just weird shades of fucking gray. I don't know, like, yes, as a customer, you should, demand the best out of any product you plan to, pay a ton of money for. But also, like, you kind of have to be on their side a little bit, because without them, you're just not going to get anything good. And I think that's pretty much what happened with a lot of gachas end up in that position. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, good morning, or maybe good evening. Is this really recording? Whatever, I'll give it a go. You there, welcome to our hideout. You look like a real hero, and a real nice guy. Wait, whoever hears this might not be a guy. Forget that last part. You're, you have honest-looking eyes. I'm certain you have a pure and worthy heart. And believe you me, all of us have pure and worthy hearts too. After all, we're a business that uses Pokemon. We're an organization that works hard to improve the environment for the sake of all Pokemon. And we're fun and independent. And looking in your eyes tells me you want to join, right? Well, I can tell you got a lot of potential. If you really want to become one of us, you have to overcome a difficult trial. We call it the Team Initiation Challenge. Let's get you start right away with part 1. Gather 11 berries and put them in this delivery hatch. Don't worry, we're not going to eat them. They're for the Pokemon, of course. As you work your way through Team Initiation Challenge, you'll get some quality gifts. We'll be waiting with bated breath, so get to it. Seems like it's finally done talking. Couldn't make heads or tails of what it was saying, but it sounded like a human voice, and it seemed like they might need help. Still really curious about this building. It might even give us some clues about what happened to the humans. There's no use just standing here thinking about it. You might stop by from time to time to check on this building. Just once in a while will be fine. Okay.
The 5 Jedi most feared by the Sith. Oh, did you see what I posted about what the Acolyte Season 2 was gonna do?
Yeah, I already... That's what I posted. I was telling Cleo. I was like, obviously they're just doing... They just wanted to shit on fucking Star Wars lore, dude. Like, yes, is Yoda infallible? No. Does Yoda... Like, they just want Yoda to literally cover up the Palpatine files. Like, dead ass.
Yoda would just lead the Jedi Order instead of, like, covering up...
Yeah, like, come on, bro. They might be complete... Like, I think people missed the whole part where the Jedi Order was complacent. They were complacent. They liked the status quo because it meant their enemies were destroyed and they could sit high and fucking mighty and not have to worry about anything. That doesn't mean they were actually engaging in nefarious stuff. Like, what the hell?
They had thousands of years of peace as a result of the Sith not being, like, as numerous as they were.
I don't think, like, this is what I mean when I say the people that at least were writing Star Wars didn't understand the medium at all. They're just over here like, well, the good guys are winning, well, they must not be all that good, because everything has to be great, man. It's so stupid. You can't have any heroes anymore. You just have idiots and characters that could be milked later. It's my favorite part of fiction. Let's head back and discuss this with the others. Okay. Confirm. So you already cleared part 1. You're even more impressive than I thought. No, you'll zoom up the ranks once you join our organization. We got the Bouldery badge. This only makes you feel like your Pokemon are a little stronger, doesn't it? We need beans, tomatoes, and wheat. Your bag is full of killing. Drop the sandstone. Who even knows what that's for? Anyway, we need to get like a bunch of crops. That's going to take a while. Alright, we're almost done with leaves. There you go. I just have to make sure we can find more ways to plant grass. Just so I don't know if grass is a renewable resource or not. We need lumber, which we may have lumber, so we'll see over here. We do. Okay, perfect. Ooh. Alright, so now we just have to wait. We'll wait for Scyther to be done. Then we have some... Let's keep building the big houses first. We have just enough lumber to build this, but we definitely don't have enough leaves. Okay, we'll leave that.
The tragic story of stars before Resident Evil 9. Jesus.
Add a stamp. Nice. Place furniture decorations, build different structures, use life coins, beautiful flowers in bloom, harvest veggies. We need to make like a big ass garden, which I think I can make if I go up here. Which would be nice if I had stairs. I'm sure I could make some maybe by now. I just haven't done it.
Oh, Stars was funded by private corporations?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like SWAT, but less,
Because apparently because policing at the time wasn't cutting it with the growing, like, domestic terrorism.
Let's see. We have carrots. Okay, we'll water this and then we'll move on. Okay, we need to rescue Onyx. Could you gather on here for a moment, please? What's up, Professor? Seems Onyx is trapped in a cave. The walls of said cave are so hard even Malcolm can't break through them. Does anyone have any great brainstorms on what we can do to help? If we're doing with super solid ground, maybe we could try spraying with some water. Maybe that'll make it all squishy and soft. If the walls are so hard that even a tough one like Onyx can't deal with them, I imagine it'll take more than a little water to soften them up. And we just wait for it to rain. I suppose you all would know it doesn't really rain around these parts. I couldn't tell you. The last time I saw any rain fall was when I was a sprout, back when there were still humans. I haven't seen so much as a drop since. No rain, no pain. What do you mean no rain, no pain? We need rain. Sure, a little rain would not only help Onyx, it might cheer up the other Pokemon here as well. Let's make it rain. How can we get it to rain? There's stuff even you don't know, Professor? What does rain bring to mind? We need a Slowpoke. Slowpoke? If we had a certain Pokemon called Slowpoke helping us, we might be able to make it rain. Then you could find a Slowpoke and bring them here. They like sleeping in tall grass near the sea. You recall that sand-covered building? If there's any tall grass around there, I'm certain a Slowpoke would like it. Okay. Seaside tall grass. Which makes it very weird that you could find Slowpokes in Azalea, because Slowpokes Azalea's landlocked, I'm pretty sure. How do I put, how do I move grass?
Someone made Idol Warrior skins for Gundam Evolution.
Isn't that game, like, dead?
I think there's still people made servers for it.
I guess Namco just doesn't really care then. How sad. They put all this money and time into building these games and then they just fucking die.
Should not have shut it down, that's all I gotta say. Oh, we're not gonna fund games like, what is it? The
thing that you like that's probably fun? No, why would they?
yeah, Gang of Dragon.
Oh, yo, Gang of Dragon getting fucked, like, it's barely even been announced or anything, is actually wild. Oh, wait, we just make grass. I forgot.
We stopped funding Gang of Dragon, but we're okay pouring money into, like, Concord.
What do you mean, man?
Or High Guard.
You're not allowed to... Well, I mean, right, that's just how they're just disconnected, man. You ask any gamer what they want, they could tell you and give you an itemized list of how and why and what you should do to do it. You ask any exec, they give you a completely different list of what they think people want, and you might ask, well, why don't you actually ask people what they want? And they will just refuse to do it. And that's the gaming industry currently. So I want to say, thanks for all the stuff you do. Take this. I mean, they've been doing this for a lot longer than, like, whatever, right? Like, even DMC 2013 was in 2013. It's now 2016, and this is just, like, the natural thing you kind of expect. What's wrong with Pidgey? My home is gone. Do you know what happened to it? I don't know. You'll be fine. We'll build him a new home. We need Pidgey, Charmander, Scyther, and Timber. Is he coming? Trying to build you a home, homie. There you go. Thank you. 50 pieces of lumber. And then we need timber. Wherever the hell he is. There he is.
See Chris in Resident Evil 1 and 0, you're like, damn.
Well, he's not in
Resident
0.
Evil 5. Oh, he's not?
No, Chris is not in 0, dude. It's all Bravo team. Chris is not in 0.
Apparently 0 takes place a day before 1.
Yes.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? All this shit happens in a day. Yeah, you see Chris in 1, and then you're just like, damn, bro. Man said, I'm gonna hit the gym harder than ever.
No, he doesn't hit the gym until after he meets Wesker in the Spencer estate.
Oh, shit.
It actually takes him a long time to hit the gym. I don't know. Look, I just think they wanted to change his look for 5. I think, like, yeah, there might be an in-universe reason, but, you know. I think we're, as usual, you kind of have to read hard if you want to make everything make sense. Don't really have much of a choice. So obviously anything can be explained if you're willing to take enough time to try to make it make sense, so. And that's what I like about series with long-running lore. It's like an interesting book that keeps getting added to every couple of years. Okay. When will you be able to record, just as a general question? When will you be free to record?
Yeah, I'm free anytime.
Okay, maybe I won't play Pokopia for that long then.
We're watching Gundam afterwards.
Yeah, we will. Where's my food? Oh man, I mean this is like a good filler game, but unfortunately the problem with good filler games is that they don't make really good like long-term games. So I'm trying to think, because there's like a couple of these types of games I want to play, but I don't want to play them for very, very long. So I do want to kind of start Disney Dreamlight Valley a little bit. The problem is I don't really know a ton of Disney stories. Like I don't watch a lot of Disney movies and shit. Apparently Disney Plus isn't even that profitable, all things considered, which is pretty funny. Imagine putting in all the money and all the effort and all the time to run this streaming service and to put all kinds of crazy shows on it, and it's like a so-so fucking adventure for you. Like, it makes some money, but nothing really crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Disney. I don't really give a fuck. There's gotta be a faster way to grow leaves, right? I know Disney, I could be your guide. Yeah, that's kind of, I asked you. I don't know if you responded. You might have, I forgot. But like, I haven't really watched a ton of Disney movies. I know about a year or so ago we watched Hercules. Obviously, I am familiar with this stuff because I played Kingdom Hearts. So like most of it I'm kind of familiar, but I never watched WALL-E. I know there's like some weird Astrobot looking character in it. I remember watching Monsters, Inc. That I remember even without Kingdom Hearts 3, because I remember going to see that when I was like kind of older. Incredibles, I remember like the general plot. I just don't remember like the minutia of the story. I never saw Incredibles 2. I never saw Toy Story 3 and 4. And again, Kingdom Hearts is completely separate from Toy Story. Toy Story is just original for Kingdom Hearts. Even the Pirates movies I've never really seen. So like a lot of this I just don't recall.
So you know how the CEO of McDonald's did that little
Lord.
bite, and it turned into this whole thing, and then he like said it's not an eating competition.
It is. You won't even eat your own slop. So everyone else
The
is supposed to eat
CEO
it? Come on, bro.
The CEO of Burger King tweeted, "Relax, Chris. Nobody asked you to unhinge your jaw. We just asked you to actually eat the burger."
Because he
And
knows
one
it's
homo bat
poison.
Turned into a whole LinkedIn essay about products and sensitivity. Maybe the burger wasn't the thing that was weak.
Right, because it's all poison. McDonald's is fucking poison, dude. Every food is poison, but McDonald's is definitely slop. The fact that he wouldn't even eat his own product that he wants millions of people to consume tells you everything you need to fucking know about how good and safe McDonald's is. But it's just fast, easy, and unfortunately cheap. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. It's easy, it fills you, it tastes good, but it's bad for you. All the things that are bad for you taste good. All the things that are good for you taste boring and bad. That's just how the world works. Everything that's good tastes terrible. It's not fun to do. It's boring. It's bland. You just do it because you have to do it. Everything that's fucking bad for you feels good on the way down. It's awesome. It's delicious. You feel amazing doing it. But that's the problem, is it's pernicious. It slowly eats away at you. It's bad, but it's subtly bad, which means you don't even know that it's bad until it's too late. That's how this shit works. The fact that he could not even eat the burger and then puke it off screen says everything you need to know. He's not even good at acting. That's the problem. And I mean, like, it's stupid. I think it's a whole dumb thing that we're all just competing for who makes the biggest slop. But like, seriously, he wouldn't even eat his own food. He wants you to go and spend tons of money on food that he himself won't even eat. Would you eat if the chef wouldn't eat his own food? Would you eat at a restaurant? No, you'd be like, well, what the fuck is wrong with the food? You'd be like, there's something wrong with this burger. He won't even eat it. And if he won't even eat it, why the fuck should I eat it? I mean, like, real shit.
This guy's been playing Naruto Rise of the Ninja. He's like,
oh, don't fucking
why don't we have a game like this? Why don't
fuck me?
Like, I'm playing this, and it's just like, you know what? It's hard because of the fact this game was only released on Xbox, and it's just like, why can't we have more games like this?
Well, because when it sold, it probably didn't sell well, because at the time, Naruto was much more niche. It's like trying to sell a fucking PS2 anime fighting game. Like, you're not going to probably sell more than, like, 100,000 copies. Like, cause dude, at the end of the day, it was Naruto. Like, yeah, it was one of the biggest anime at the time, but it was only on the 360. Remember, this is part of Microsoft's big gamble to make people care about the 360. Remember that. That was like a huge undertaking that they did. They said, hey, we want to have a bunch of Japanese, anime and game fans on our console, because they still needed people to buy. They need to grow their install base. What grew their install base more? Making generic fucking anime games? And I don't mean that to shit on them. Or to sell Call of Duty.
Like COD? Yeah,
fucking Call of Duty
and Battlefield that grew the 360 fan base.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, when you think about a list of the most iconic 360 era games, it's like GTA 4, GTA 5, like 7 Call of Duty games, like 3 or 4 Battlefield games, like Gears of War, Halo, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, even Splinter Cell was on there, Max Payne, like, it's just a shit ton. You have to talk to someone who has, like, eldritch knowledge to even get an answer like Lost Odyssey. And I don't say this to be difficult. Yeah, like Last Remnant, Star Ocean, The Last Hope, Tales of Vesperia might be one of the biggest games. And at the end of the day, it's a Tales game. Like, how many people play fucking Tales games? A lot. Probably more than some of these other games. Still not enough, man. Call of Duty comes out and sells like 10 million copies just because the name Call of Duty is synonymous with gaming. That doesn't make it good. Hell, I used to go to bat for COD games. I used to defend them and say they're totally worth the money and totally awesome. And maybe they still are. But, like, I used to have to say, like, no, COD could really be a good game. And people just, after MW2, no one ever gave Call of Duty a fair shake. And nowadays, I mean, it's actually just bad. Like, it's just fucking dog shit.
As well.
Bro,
I don't know how big I don't know how big Valkyria Chronicles was.
Dude, if the average person doesn't know what it is, it ain't that big. Just being honest. If you can't walk into a room full of, like, the most normie of normies, because if I go up to anyone and say, oh, you heard about the new Call of Duty? Even, like, 80-year-old boomers know what Call of Duty is. 80-year-old boomers know who Mario is. 80-year-old boomers will know, Pikachu at the minimum. They've heard of Pokemon. You think they've heard of Digimon? Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, you have to go up to someone who does not play games, some normie, whether it's an old person or, like a fucking dude bro or like a party girl. Like, you have to go up to them and be able to ask them, do you know what this thing is? And if they don't know, then that's it. It's not that big. I'm sure there's games on this channel, people who've watched me for years don't even know I played, don't even know the game existed. They're gonna be scrolling through the catalog of Spray and Pray 1000 someday, Like imagine I'm Ash, right? Ash is in the chat, so maybe she can pitch in on this. And Viff is in the chat too, so he could as well. You guys know what Zone of the Enders is? Zone of the Enders and Zone of the Enders Second Runner? Probably not. First of all, Second Runner had such a limited print that, like, I'll be honest, if you even know what it... Okay, Viff says no. He also says hell no to $30 for McDonald's. Good man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to know what this shit is, man. If you don't know what this shit is, forget about it. And both of them say no. I played Zone of the Enders in 2012 when they released it on an HD collection.
I think they had a sequel to Zone of the Enders as well, too.
Yeah, Second Runner. But that's the thing. You want to sit around and you know, you just have to know what this shit is, man.
Like, I think, what was it? Splinter Cell, I think, had... Was Double Agent on freaking...
Yes. Double Agent and Conviction. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Conviction came out, I think, after... Like, how many years after?
Conviction was 2010. Double Agent was, I think, 2008? 2007?
Yeah, Double Agent was 2006.
Oh, shit. It's Vespa Queen. What? No, the child, don't you look as clear as a blossom? My brain think you're the one that grew these. There's nothing I love more than the sweet, sweet nectar found in flowers, so I'm pleased as pollen. Okay. There you go, Vespa Queen.
Conviction was like this whole... Conviction was literally Sam Fisher's back. This time he's not working for the government.
And then I play Blacklist. How many of y'all even watch me play Blacklist? Again, this is not a knock at my viewers for maybe or maybe not, you know, talking with me about or watching it. I'm just saying, like, there's so many games. Like, maybe you know what Splinter Cell is, because that's kind of big. But, like, you know, like I said, Zone of the Enders, there's got to be more. There's probably Nintendo games people don't know about. If I show my mom Splatoon, she'll have no idea what the hell that is. She'll be like, what is this?
What was that Odyssey game where it was you playing as the dude and he was walking around enslaved Odyssey to the west?
Yeah, I bought that game.
Then we had what? What else did we have? We had Prince of Persia.
I played... I need to play more Prince of Persia.
They didn't have a subtitle for it. It was just called Prince of Persia.
2008.
Yeah,
I think I played Blacklist. Yeah, I played it, but yeah, maybe you did. But that's the thing. Blacklist was actually fun. The problem is it came out how many years ago, dude? It's over. You didn't play it back then. It's gone. Blacklist
came out like 3 years after Conviction.
Yeah, it was 2013. That was another 2013 game I played.
And the thing with Conviction is when you play it, and I absolutely loved it, loved that scene where Sam finds out that his daughter actually didn't die, and Lambert did all that just so Sam could focus on being an agent.
That dude, Splinter Cell is such a good franchise. We need more stealth franchises, man. Because, like,
you're just
inherently,
Sam.
Yeah.
You're watching Sam just get mad and throw like chairs and shit in the office.
Valid. It's not even pretend for 5 seconds. That's not valid. Siphon Filter, yeah, Hitman's a stealth series, but by definition, stealth games are difficult. They're hard.
I don't think Siphon Filter ever got another game after, like, on the PS3, did it? No. I've only played the PSP version.
Okay, that should be enough grass. Let's deposit.
Yeah, there was a PSP version of Siphon Filter I played.
Man, like, it's no disrespect. I just can tell you, like, most of these games are not going anywhere, man. I'm not thrilled about it. I'm just as annoyed as the next dude. But I can tell you that a lot of these games are just not going anywhere, homie. It sucks. Nobody wants to hear it. But, like, it's the truth. Definitely don't play Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. Well, I'll never play another Senran Kagura game either. That's another game. Ash, do you know what Senran Kagura is? Viv, do you know what Senran Kagura is? Here, see?
You played Estival.
I played, was it Estival Versus? What's the other one?
Yeah.
Shinobi something. You're supposed to be reverse psychology? No, sorry, I'm not playing it. First of all, I'm not playing it definitely on Twitch. That's one of those games I'd probably make a Rumble stream or something, or a Kick stream.
Literally a whole thing. I remember our friend Surgster got into this whole thing with that dude on
with
Twitch about...
No, yeah, I was right there with him. I was the first person to be like, this is bullshit. But this is before Twitch had a reputation for being so fucking biased. Says the man live streaming on Twitch. But seriously, like, they really had a whole fucking thing for being biased, for being like, oh, well, we just let certain people get away with murder and other people could just suck a dick. You know, that was before, that was like super common knowledge. Nowadays, it's just common knowledge. Nowadays, it's like, okay, well, I was like before, I was like, well, what? Twitch, like, come on, how are you going to be fair? Obviously, someone fucked this up. This is not what the game is about at all. How could we sit here and say the game is about whatever the fuck they said? I don't even remember. It was something really stupid. Oh, cutscene? Seaside tall grass habitat. Okay, Slowpoke's common. They'll probably force a Slowpoke spawn in a little bit. And I was like, what the fuck are we talking about, man? And that's why I was like, I don't really care about this stupid game, right? Like, on tall grass. Oops, we can't make it that big. We have to cut it. There you go. So we could set up the camera. And go back to doing what we were doing. I know I played Splinter Cell games. 2 of them are on the 360. Oh, I forgot. Red Dead. Red Dead, LA Noire, Max Payne. You know, like, all these are kind of big. People might know what Red Dead 2 is. Oh my god, I literally put down the security camera and immediately someone has shown up. That's crazy. Told you they're gonna force it. Do I know you? Oh, are we friends? Maybe? Maybe not. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. Slowpoke is incredibly slow and dopey. Oh, I found out that there's 215 possible Pokemon that you can obtain in Fire Red Leaf Green. Out of 386, there's 215. There's obviously the original 151, and then like another 70 Pokemon in the post game. You have to do 3 playthroughs minimum. You have to do 1 playthrough normally with one of the starters, another playthrough for the other version starters and all the other exclusives, and then you have to do a 3rd playthrough to get the starter that you didn't pick the first 2 times, and whatever legendary dog is associated with that starter. So we'll get back to that, I guess. Ground's really bumpy, it's hard to walk. What do we have to do? Carry him? Wooden steps, okay. Pokemon can walk further, moisten paths and on dried up ground. Really? He's tired. If you can now clear out the path and make it easier to walk on, that'd be great, because I want to get to the professor. If you make paths nicer, such as by smoothing over cracked ground and placing steps on hills, you can encourage Pokemon to travel farther from their homes. They can visit buildings such as Pokemon centers or other Pokemon's homes. Shit. Ryubi has a rifle. I don't remember anything about Estival Versus. I remember playing it and being like, this is... I was more disappointed. I was like, really? Y'all banned this fucking game? It's like a shitty Muso game. Who the fuck cares about Estival? Like, honestly, that's probably the most relevant Senran Kagura ever was in its entire existence. Because Twitch banned it for some stupid reason. Like, really think about that. If they had just not said anything, I don't think anyone would have cared. I never would have played it. Because I tried it just to see, like, what the hubbub was about, and I was like, this game sucks. It's fucking awful.
What's the big deal?
It genuinely was some of the dumbest shit possible. I'm like, how many games are popular? At the time, there was no, like, Last of Us sex scene or whatever that I could make fun of. But it was like, okay, so we're okay with, like, GTA showing dicks and all this other stuff. But this is where we draw the line? Like, really? Like, we're fucking children. We can't trust people to make smart, informed decisions about the games they want to play and watch? Really? Everyone has to be nannied by the state in the new era. No one is allowed to make their own satisfactory choices about what games they want to watch. Which, ironically, is exactly how I got into video game content in the first place. Like, genuinely. When I was much younger, I was watching content, you know, from video games and stuff just because I was comfortable with it. I was like, oh, I want to see what games people are playing. Nowadays, it's like, well, the game is, you know, like Crimson Desert has that shit where you can punch the outlaw and she's a woman. So you know that's already going to be a fucking tweet somewhere. All the xenophobia is going to come out against the Korean devs for that one, by the way.
Again, the context was literally, if she's an outlaw, you have to chase. So there's no way they can make the argument, oh!
Well, they will. You say there's no way, that's what they'll do. Like, they're gonna bitch about it regardless. It's like Hogwarts. Hogwarts is literally a game made for the people that started yelling about it. Just because J.K. Rowling gets residuals for the rest of eternity off fucking Harry Potter. And then you play Hogwarts, it's one of the most safe, inoffensive fucking games I think I've ever played in my life. Like, genuinely. It's the safest fucking open world video game I think I've ever played. Maybe Final Fantasy 15 is a safer game. It's like when people yell about how the boycott didn't work, like when people talk about other games. Well, that's definitive proof that the boycott didn't fucking work. Which I think is really, really funny. Meanwhile, Suicide Squad, etc., you already know is cooked, so it's not even like a surprise. Estival Versus isn't the best example. I mean, sure. It was just the one that got the most noise. So, like, of course, by definition, it's going to be the best example a little bit. But Hogwarts isn't even a story that has teeth. Hogwarts is like the silliest, simplest. I genuinely think the actual source material is more edgy. Like genuinely, I think the actual source material for Harry Potter is more edgy than Hogwarts. Remember, I didn't fucking care about any of this shit. If they had just said nothing and just let it slide, I don't think anyone would have cared about the game. I think the game would have probably come out, been average. People would have been like, oh, maybe that's why we don't make Harry Potter games, and we would have fucking moved on. Like, it was actually making a mountain out of a molehill for nothing. For no reason at all. Well, you say that that's why they've been losing since 2016. I mean, loss is having to fucking bend the knee and stop doing the bullshit that they're doing. You look at how long it took for them to do that with fucking Lucasfilm. Kathleen Kennedy finally steps down after how long? Well, dude, it doesn't matter. Look at how much fucking ruination has been done to Star Wars. Every franchise you know has been fucked. Yeah, but they're done though, guys. Don't worry. Heavens forbid fucking anything left-wing starts to come back into being popular again, and then everything is going right back to the way it was. Don't even get fucking happy about it.
This Yoda thing is just, like, pure proof of, like, so I think somebody posted, like, oh, no amount of toxic fan base could ever make me rethink that the Acolyte can ever make me think that the Acolyte didn't deserve to be canceled after seeing what they were about to do to Yoda.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, you know, like, and again, it's like completely misinterpreting the actual story. Yoda was complacent, not evil. If you don't understand that, you have no business writing Star Wars. This is like literally the simplest fucking storyline that Lucas could have left you with, and you still don't understand it. So why do you work at Star Wars? They were complacent, not evil. People take that Dooku line way too fucking seriously, and then they never stop to say, well, wait a minute, it's not like Dooku was over here freeing slaves or something. Dooku was basically just as bad. He's like, well, my version of being bad is better though, guys. Trust me. Oh shit, how do I put this away?
All it took was Qui-Gon dying
for everything to be fucked because they didn't rescue this dude's mother. Insanity.
You know, I think Dooku didn't like Anakin because of the fact I think he somewhat blamed Anakin for what happened to Qui-Gon.
Nah, I don't think he blamed Anakin. Darth Jar Jar is way better. Yeah, Clone Wars making fun of Darth Jar Jar is way more entertaining than anything that they made normally. Think about that. Clone Wars had some real funny moments. I'll give Clone Wars that. Once you get past the first season, which is like Saturday morning cartoon, you know, villain of the week type shit, Clone Wars actually becomes one of the most interesting and like passionate projects I think I've ever seen in my life, because it's very obvious that they really cared about shit, man. Look down and you spit out. There's a lot of camera motion in this game. I mean, but I'll just fix this.
I don't watch Clone Wars. Clone Wars is a cartoon. Cartoons is for kids.
Well, it's also that I didn't really care that they were like obviously adding shit after Revenge of the Sith. I know this isn't targeted at me, but like I didn't care initially because I was like, well, wait, we're just adding stuff after Revenge of the Sith. This is pretty stupid. Remember, I didn't hate Revenge of the Sith. Like a lot of people fucking really hate the fucking prequels. I just was like, why do I care about, you know, some random Padawan? You know, what is she gonna matter? Who gives a shit, right?
What happens?
Right, and then later on, they fucking wrote amazingly.
After season 4.
Can we play with the dowsing machine? Sure. How do we do this?
Clone Wars is a cartoon. It's for kids. Meanwhile, I'm just like, people's heads are being chopped off. Is that really something for a kid show?
Back in the day, yeah. Back in the day, we weren't such pussies about stuff.
I remember I was talking to somebody about why I thought the prequels were good, and it's like it really gives you an idea of who Darth Vader was before he became this imposing figure of doom and oblivion. And somebody was just like, I don't think he needed it.
I mean, you could always say, like, I just don't want anything at all. Like, I don't know. I think that they did a pretty good job showing, hey, here's a bunch of good guys and now they fucking lose. I think that was really cool. That's why for years I didn't know that people hated this shit, man. I was like, what? People didn't like it? I thought this shit was so fucking cool when I was watching it when I was a kid.
The sequels are better than the prequels.
Yeah, that's that Phantom Menace is the worst thing ever copium. That's literally the, oh, well, DMC 2013 is the worst thing ever, so therefore the Netflix show can't be bad. It's like a fallacy in and of itself. That, well, I mean, that has to be the worst thing. You got a guy saying he's gonna write Mundus as a sympathetic villain. How well do you think your show's gonna go?
Mundus is a misunderstood visionary.
Mundus is misunderstood and a visionary. Like, are you just trying to fucking rage bait people into watching? Because it just doesn't work. I'm just gonna write you off as a fucking dumbass.
Sparta was the true villain.
Yeah, and a whole season of shitting on Sparta, by the way, which should absolutely piss you the fuck off. But no, obviously it's Mundus, dude. Mundus is obviously just, he didn't know what he was getting into, guys. Unbelievable. People will really yell at you that that shit is a fucking good show. Like, yeah, the American military showing up to kick demonic ass is cool. It's not cool for a fucking Devil May Cry game show derivative. Like, what? Did I drop it, by the way? Wait, what the fuck did I do? Oh, I auto-sorted it. Like, you're not gonna hear any complaints from me, but why did it have to be Devil May Cry? It's like when people shit on the Mila Jovovich shit for Resident Evil. And like, yeah, it's obviously just this dude wanting to put his wife in like really sexy positions with minor amounts of gameplay references to the games, right? But like, at the same time, they'll be like, oh no, but the fucking Netflix adaptations have been fine. What are you talking about? Like, the only reason I will forgive the Netflix adaptation with the Dua Lipa song and the double timeline is because Lance Reddick was in it, and unfortunately that's his last work, pretty much. Like, I have to forgive it, because he did his best in a show that was shit. That was a true blue god tier actor that we lost a real one, man. I ain't even on the fucking Horizon shit. We lost a real one. That sucks. That sucks, man. But I'm not gonna get into who deserves to live and win and die and lose on a fucking Pokemon stream. That just sucks. Yeah, Velma. Velma was another show. What did this have to do with anything? It was just Mindy Kaling showing off her white male fetish over and over again.
Oh,
which I can respect, but like, what the fuck?
I co-star and I told him not to tell anybody or I get him fired.
Yeah, like, dude, no man could make that joke in a million. Even if it's a fake story, it's not a funny joke because they've made sure that this shit was not funny. Like, you couldn't even make that joke like fictionally as a man. You just can't. They'd want your head on a stick. That's why watching The Office is so crazy, because The Office has some of the least PC jokes I think I've seen on a show in a long time. Yet and still it's somehow the favorite of all the people that probably hate all this shit today. It's so wild to watch The Office, which we probably should get back to doing. I probably should remind them that we could watch it now. Especially if we're going to be off on Friday afternoon and Saturday. We might as well get back to that. What? Why can't I pick up these flowers? Thank you. It's like, it's not even worth the hate watch. Like, why are we making shows for the sole purpose of making people hate watch it, guys? Like, what? Why don't we make shows because we have a good idea and we think people will enjoy it and it'll get people interested in whatever product we're going to try to move? Like, don't you think that's just better overall?
Look at a lot of these things and like kind of realize it's just not the same.
Yeah, I just stop caring. I just don't spend, and most of all, I don't spend money on it.
Like when we were playing Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, and they decided not to put the controlling the starfighter in the battle over Coruscant at the beginning of episode 2.
Oh yeah, they did cut that. You just land on the fucking, I forget the name of the ship. The Invisible Hand?
Yeah, I think the Invisible
Whatever
Hand.
the fuck it was. It's been a long time. Dude, what? Look, the complete saga is just gonna forever be uncontested. I can say this. I don't feel bad saying it. The complete saga is just gonna be uncontested. That's all. Why even bother? Someday I'll make a playthrough of the complete saga. Maybe that'll be a playthrough we'll do. But I'm gonna be honest, we're not doing it probably any time this year. There's too many other games. And I told Max, I'm sad there's no more Star Wars playthroughs to do, man. We're done. KOTOR 2 is like the perfect bookend. So maybe next year we'll have a second season of Star Wars content. We'll play the Jedi Knight games, Rogue Squadron maybe, and what else? The other one, I don't know. Complete Saga. Like, it's cool, there's voice acting, but yeah.
Hoping they eventually bring the Rogue, yeah, they never remake in the Rogue.
Yeah, you gotta beg Nintendo for that one, bro.
Nintendo really is a villain.
I just think they don't care about GameCube games as much as you'd like. And to be fair, they didn't make a lot of money off the GameCube by comparison. As much as I yell about how much I love GameCube games, dude, I'm just gonna be honest with you, they made way more money off the Wii era than they did the GameCube era. Just being honest. It was way more profitable of them to make waggle control games. And that's why I know they just did what was best for business, but what was best for business kind of killed my desire to play a lot of games. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, that's why I don't have a lot of those Wii games, and I just didn't buy any. That was like pretty much me saying, this is a bookend to my fucking childhood years. It's time for me to go play other games. Not more mature games, necessarily, but it's time for me to go play other games that kind of matter more. And we could play Dark Forces, but that one's a little... Again, if it's something hard to run, guys, I might not get to play it. It's got to be reasonable to play, you know what I mean? Where's Slowpoke? Oh, here it is. It got a remaster? Did Dark Forces get a remaster?
I think it got a remaster.
It's not in the Switch 2 library, right? Oh, nah, it says I played more Pokopia than Legends ZA. God, why would they do this to me, man? You know how much I hate that the fucking Switch doesn't keep track of shit correctly? Like, dude. And then you come over here, 180 hours or more. Who's online? Oh shit, Ash is online. Wait, what? Requiem's on the Switch? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Well, we'll probably play for like another 10 minutes. I guess we will play Requiem then. Oops, I closed it. What happened? Did he teleport? Yeah, the game keeps playing even when you're tabbed out. It has to reload it. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't know if Star Wars Dark got... Let's see. Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster. Yeah, it did. On Steam, at least. When did this come out? Recently? If it goes on sale, I'll buy it probably then. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Let's see. Star Wars Outlaws is $21, guys.
I bought it for 20.
Jesus Christ. I think I need a break. If you place steps where the terrain's different heights, one will be able to walk more easily. They can walk much farther on moistened paths. Oh my god. It's all ready. I mean, we could play that. It's $15. Offer ends March 14. When did it come out? Oh, it's been out for like a year or some change? Okay. Where's Slowpoke going? Here we go. Oh no, this is hard ground. He's probably not gonna like the rocks. But we're gonna do Batman. We're gonna do Batman. We have Batman. We have Resident Evil. We have too much shit to do to be doing that. So we're just not gonna do that. I know that might be like a little bit of a kind of a buzzkill. I kind of just kneecapped it before it even started. But I would like us to play other things. Especially with a Batman game coming, I would like us to do other things.
After he discovered the peak, which is Space Marine 2.
Oh yeah, we did play Space Marine 2 for one session. That shit was fucking fire. Compared to the first game, that shit is amazing. And the first game is good, it's just old. It just shows its age. The second game is like fucking crazy. I have no idea what the hell's going on. I'm more sad that we only can really record 2 days a week. Not this week, but we will, we're gonna do Resident Evil, I guess. I was gonna maybe do it as a single player game, but Max asked. So we're gonna do that, and then hopefully we'll have it done in a day or two, and then we can go do, Batman.
You're playing it on normal?
Yeah, I'm playing it on normal. What's Pidgey's least favorite flavor? Bitter. And sorry, dry. Okay, I don't care. How am I supposed to know that?
To really do a speed run of that game is to play it on casual.
Yeah, probably. Enemies probably take less damage, or require less damage to kill. I can understand that. Heracross! Where are you? More importantly, where are we? I guess there's no need to sweat the small stuff. Hello, this nice tree. Feel like I could live here for a while and have a good time while I'm at it. You're like an interesting character. I'm sure you're going to do some great things. It's the vibe I'm picking up with my antenna. Love sweet sap and will go looking through forest for it. The Pokemon uses 2 antennae to pick up scents as it searches. Message from your Pokedex. Learn a recipe. Stone tilling. There you go. I'm here now. It's Slowpoke. Thank you for coming. Now then, as for why I've asked you here, it's because of an old human legend that rain falls when a Slowpoke yawns. At least that's what I've heard. Is it true? To cut to the chase, Slowpoke, could you please yawn for us? I'm not really sleepy right now. Oh, right. You suppose you could just try for us? It would be such a huge help. We'll give it a shot. Yawn. It's not raining. So close, that yawn was 70 points. What are you talking about? That just now wasn't a serious yawn at all. It was a mere 70-point yawn. We need Slowpoke to give us a full 100-point yawn. He's just making stuff up. So how are we going to get the full 100-point yawn then? There's just a little more humidity. I bet it could be so comfortable I could fall right asleep. It's so scratchy around here, like the air, no water in it. I bet I'd fall right asleep if there were just a little bit more, you know, humidity. Okay, things could be a little more damp. So I'll work together to raise the humidity around this place, and then we'll make it rain. I love how that's just a Lil Wayne song. Oh, we completed already? Give me a yawn. 71 points. Just look to your fellow Pokemon for help? Oh no. We have to put more horsey statues, I guess. Look how big this cottage is. Where could I even put this thing? Look at how big it is. Look at this. This is so big, there's no area we have that I could even put this in. Someone's here.
Something came in the mail today.
Bellsprout.
These nuts. Ha! Got him.
Will I bloom into a beautiful flower? I just know I will. Plants its feet deep underground to rehydrate itself. While doing so, it's unable to run away if it's attacked. Wonder if I could put it here, and I just have to destroy a lot of people's homes. That's a crazy thing to say, by the way. I mean, like, it could go here. Burn. We need twine. We don't have any twine and any seashells. So this is like the biggest project we're going to undertake. But we'll leave it here because why not? Edgelord.
Listen, I will have that man's babies if I could.
What in the fuck?
He's so cool.
Now I'm talking about spring water, the kind of water that gushes out of walls. The area used to be so dry, it's getting nice and humid. Keep up the good work.
You can't beat Sephiroth, but he's cooler. Or a farmer.
Create water sources such as ponds, raises the humidity of the surrounding area. And how many ponds do you want me to make?
Okay, let me see. I still have to do more. I should probably grind it out. Let me see.
How do you distribute the water? I have no idea. You know, somehow I don't think this is gonna work. There you go. Like, how do we create water? There's definitely got to be like a water. Here we go. There's another water over here. Okay. 3 bags of beautiful flower seeds. I wonder if I take him near some of the other ones, he'll be more willing to yawn, like, really well. The horsey fountain. All the water splishing and splashing. The fountain sure makes things feel more humid. You put a fountain in the pool of water that collects below a spring, it will gush water, making the surrounding area more humid. Okay. Hello, Runa. Give me a yawn. Nah, so we've already done all this and it hasn't really changed anything. I need to figure out how to make a horsey statue. I don't know if you buy it or what. There you go. We have to water the ground. Oh. I'm never finishing this game. Like, there needs to be a faster way to do this. Like, I think that's my #1 complaint, is like, if we're gonna get a better move like Hydro Pump, it would be nice if we got it sooner than later. Because if you hold it, it doesn't do anything. It just spits water continuously. Like, I need like a big water bomb. I don't want a small water bomb. I want a big water bomb. It's like, look how much ground we have to do. Like, really? I'm just supposed to walk around and water the ground over and over?
Yes, get to it.
Unbelievable. Like, I'm a fucking underpaid groundskeeper.
Wanna take care of your Pokemon? You got it, bro. Okay.
I don't love my Pokemon. They just do things, and I need them to do it.
Yikes.
I'm on that Team Rocket energy.
Yikes.
Team Rainbow Rocket did nothing wrong. Giovanni did nothing wrong. I mean, sure, he abandoned his son, and he led one of the most, like, crazy criminal syndicates, and then one alternate universe version of him basically tries to take over the multiverse. But, you know, we forgive Giovanni for that.
Now, I don't know how bad he is, but,
He literally abandoned his son.
on the yeah, that's, you sounding like a Griffith apologist right now. You need to
Griffith
chill.
did nothing wrong.
Yikes!
How many people do you think will take that seriously? Oh, he was obviously very serious about it. He wouldn't have said it if he wasn't serious. I'm very smart.
Griffith was just chasing his ambition. There's nothing wrong with that. There is when you sacrifice all your teammates for it.
As we said before, betrayal is one of the worst things, man.
And we'll never probably see a conclusion of him and Guts fighting because Miura died.
I think they have like some general plot outline, but yeah, if you're a big famous mangaka, please leave in case I die type shit, like a dead man switch. I guess it's not a dead man switch if it's your actual work. Please make sure that, like, someone can at least finish your work. Heavens forbid something awful happens to you. And I don't mean to sound like, you know, greedy or whatever, like, oh, well, we need your fucking art, fuck you. But, you know, it would really suck if your life's work remained unfinished because of a crazy, untimely accident, you know? That would be...
Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Man was the first thing that came to mind. Like some like crazy freak accident, bro.
Saving somebody, tried to save somebody. I was like, damn, bro.
Crazy fucking freak accident will happen. That's life. You wake up one morning, it's a day like any other, but fate deep down knows this is the day it's gonna fucking test you like nothing else. And that sucks, man. Because people don't deserve that shit. Ash, does everyone have the same basic world, or are the worlds randomized? That's what I thought, but raise the humidity. When I was really little, I used to play in a big field of flowers. Look kind of like this. Field of flowers. Well, we already have that. Flower seeds normally take a little while to grow, but you bring me along, I can make them grow instantly. By the way, flower seeds are sold at the PC shop. Take Bulbasaur with you? Yes. Pokemon with a grow specialty or specialty can make plants grow faster. Thank you. I can do this! We have to buy more flower seeds. no humans, huh? Where are the humans? It's like when people try to act like their cats can talk or some shit.
No, they're fur babies.
You know they have signs up in my neighborhood because people keep taking their dogs out and letting them shit everywhere. And
oh my god.
Yeah, so my neighborhood was one of the ones that got heavily affected by all these people, like, taking their dogs out and just letting them shit all over the place. Just like the flower fields I used to play when I was little. Thank you, Ditto. I think it'll get even more human around here the more healthy plants and trees there are. I wonder how Slowpoke's doing. Yeah, so they were just letting their dogs just, like, piss shit wherever the hell they wanted to. That's fun. And, like, all of it got uncovered because of the snow melting, like, all back to back, because the snow just disappeared. That shit was here, and then they were like, oh yeah, actually, I'm gone. Goodbye. Maybe we clean this up. I do like that we have houses right here, so maybe we could break down most of this and make more flatlands. Trinity Blood was discontinued by the mangaka dying. I don't know if I've ever heard of Trinity Blood, but that's another example, Lynn.
I've heard of it, maybe.
71 points again, dude. Only I had a place like this. Tall grass near water, be nice and humid.
I know High School of the Dead was discontinued because the author got sick and died.
Oh my god, dude. Hydrated tall grass? What do we need? Water and tall grass. Okay. That sucks.
And the most memorable scene was literally... One of the most memorable scenes was the dude literally using the girl's chest as a stand for his gun.
I know for Oda's case, they definitely put contingencies for that. They're not waiting for something bad to happen to him. He's like probably a GDP booster for fucking Japan. So they have Oda protected. But like I think I would hope that mangaka that especially have big series definitely have contingency plans, man. Because like I said, one day you just wake up and reality wants to fucking test your resolve to continue.
I know a lot of mangakas are under pressure from a lot of these people, because especially freaking the Black Clover creator, who got hate because of the fact he's rushing the ending, and it's just like, yeah, his friend from middle school died. What?
I'd rather he take a break, man. Like that to me seems good enough that he should just take a break. I'd rather he takes a break and comes back in a year or two once he's more mentally like put together than we rush an ending. But whatever he does, man, like I get it, it sucks. Like what the fuck? And people are just like, no man, fuck your friend. My anime matters more than your mental state. Have you seen what happens to creators when they fucking get once creators feel like, oh really, then fuck you then? Have you seen what some dudes do to their series when they're on the fuck you then mode? You're gonna wish he took a break.
There was a manga about a student, this guy getting bothered by this Gyaru in his school. And essentially, because of what happened with the publisher, the people who they usually post their manga into the who allowed the mangaka to post their mangas into their magazines, the publisher essentially screwed him over, from what I remember. And you know what he did in response to this?
What?
He ended the series and then decided to make an extra ending to it. To which, they all went to the beach after the Gyaru and the student have confessed to each other and they're dating. And apparently, while she's sleeping on the beach, a group of dudes found her, played with her clothes for a bit, and then groped her and took pictures of her while she was like asleep.
What fucking show is this? What are you talking about?
I don't remember, but that's what happened, and everybody was literally just like, why the fuck would he do that?
Yeah, I already made the trees human, by the way. I think they just want me to do a bunch of side quests. Yeah, no, like, I honestly think that rushing mangaka is a bad idea, especially once they've proven that they make good stuff. You're basically asking for something bad to fucking happen. Look, man, I know at the end of the day, it's all whatever bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But don't fuck it up, man, like, because what's gonna it's like the Miyamoto shit, right? It's like, how good is a good game? That a rush game is always bad, right? But a delayed game has that potential to be good at the end of it. Don't fuck it up, man.
It's like, again, these guys are under a lot of pressure. Look at freaking Hideki Anno, bro.
I like how Togashi just fucking quit, by the way.
Togashi was JoJo, right?
No, Togashi Yu Yu Hakusho, man. Hunter,
yeah,
dude.
Because
he just fucking quit. He's like, I'm done writing this, bro. Nothing could convince me to come back and write more, which makes me sad. But, like, you know, at least he fucking ended it and it was okay.
Ending was wholesome enough, honestly.
It was okay, but it's rushed.
I would have loved to see Keiko and Yusuke married. I would have.
It's more to me like the ending is rushed and it's very obviously unfinished. I think that's the biggest problem I have with Yu Yu Hakusho's ending. It's very obviously it's unfulfilling because it feels like they were gonna start another good arc, and then they just fucking stop. And like, I mean, I try to cope with it on some days, like, damn, well, at least we didn't have like some crazy bad arc that ruins everything. But I just can't help but wonder, like, what would have happened if we were given, you know, potential, you know, like if we had just more time, more something, like maybe it would have been like really good and we could have like a crazy good final arc. But odds are that's not.
These guys are under a lot of pressure. Like, again, back to my point of Hideki Anno. Like, I didn't know about it till you guys explained that to me. At one point, this guy was so done with life, while his apartment was on fire, he just sat there. He just laid on his bed.
You know, he put the hate mail he got into the end of Evangelion. Like, there's a scene specifically with real letters, and he put that shit in. Evangelion really is such a unique series, because Anno is definitely aware of both the parodies that he wanted to make and how, like, insane the average Evangelion fan is. So, like, that's part of the lore. And that's why, like, I don't know, man. Like, I kind of liked how it ended perfectly. So them making a new movie is kind of like, okay.
Oh, yeah, but 4.0's ending just... 4.0's ending is literally just here. I finished it. Now leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, no, leave me the fuck alone. Like, actually, like, I'm done, dude. Stop asking me if I'll come back. I'm not coming back.
If you got a problem with Shinji ending up with Mari, Asuka ending up with Kitsuke,
that says more about you than it does me, or some shit. But, you know, I like that Yoko Taro's getting his swing, because I want Yoko Taro to do more stuff, and I wish Square Enix would stop cucking him at every possible opportunity. That would be really nice. Thanks, guys. And then I could fruitlessly try to convince people to finish Nier Automata for some reason.
I think Hideki Anno also gave like his input for Gundam GQX.
This shit sucks. It's not my work.
No, he gave some ideas for it because it's like, because when you really watch it, you can tell it has some like influence from Evangelion.
Hence, this is not my work. It sucks. Love, Hideki Anno.
Now we're apparently getting a new Evangelion where Asuka and Shinji are married.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just sitting here like, was Asuka not the same person that beat him every day of the week?
It's the most realistic episode ever. It shows you that the only relationship you'll ever get is the one that's abusive.
She wrecked his cello at one point.
Oh, well.
I'm just like, you know, that's the one thing that keeps me sane in all this, right?
It's about power, dude.
Shit, bro, I remember that scene where Shinji fucking chokes out Asuka. I'd crash out too. Every day of the week it's cook me breakfast, make me my food. I'd crash out too. I'd
That's why I
crash out on
said-
Masato.
That's why I said it's really stupid to analyze fucking Asuka without analyzing how Shinji also is a part of the relationship, because the whole point of Evangelion is relationships are two-way streets. You can't have a relationship that's a one-way fucking street. That doesn't make sense. That's not how human relationships work. At all. Under any circumstance. There's always a give and there's always a take. So like, if I'm a friend with someone, right? Like, you're gonna have to analyze, well, what do I do for them and what do they do for me? If you can't do that, then you're not being honest about the relationship. You can't have a relationship where it's only a give and a take. Like, that's not a healthy relationship. I think most people would agree. Most people would probably be like, yeah, that's not a very healthy relationship. What do you gain out of it? Because what you gain out of it as a person matters. And I really think that even just on a basic fucking dating environment level, people need to fucking be honest about that. Like, what do you gain out of insert relationship here? Because if it's nothing, it's probably not a good relationship for you to have. You might want to reconsider it. For your own safety, because someday, you're gonna wake up and be like, damn, like you and Max, your content minion? That's so fucked. Max is more than a content minion, he's a content partner, okay? Well, yeah, like seriously, like Maxwell and I will watch anime, we'll play the same games. We were playing Left 4 Dead earlier today, you know, like shit like that. If I was getting nothing out of this relationship, I mean, like, then why would I still be here? But I also think it's fair to ask, well, like, what does Max do for me and what do I do for Max? And hopefully that answer is satisfactory on his end. Don't let me speak on his behalf. But, you know, like, it should be something that's satisfactory to both of us.
I enjoy the shit we watch and do together. Like, bro, I enjoy his reactions whenever we watch Gundam.
Oh, he loves that. He loves the fact that I crashed out on fucking Mirai.
And I mean, it's gonna take us a year or two to watch Zeta, but...
Okay, relax, homie. We watched like 5... Dude, there was one day we watched like 10 episodes
I
in
don't
a
mind
fucking row.
taking a break. I don't mind taking a break.
Dude,
I just know it's gonna take like 3 years to watch Zeta.
I was building Legos and I watched like 10 episodes in one day, dude. 10.
I was building a Gunpla kit while we were watching an episode. Okay, you guys need to pay attention and understand that if you're gonna access the consoles, you need to see which ones you have to activate. Please don't randomly press buttons.
For what? Fucking...
I'm playing Warhammer.
Bro, do you know what game you're playing? You're playing a video game. That's already your first mistake.
This guy's name is Chino Loco.
Bro doesn't know what he's playing, man. He's playing a video game. Accountability on gaming is so low, dude. And I don't say this to fucking fillet myself. Just on Battlefield, this is why I fucking hate playing Battlefield, honestly. I get on Battlefield just to get pissed off.
This map sucks, man. It sucks for attack. It's not the map, it's the team.
And he's the reason why we lose. He's like fucking like super negative. And he's gonna sit here and tell you that you're not playing the game right, guys. That's crazy, man. That's the shit that made me not want to play shooters. That's why I got tired of playing shooters, man. It's not because necessarily I'm doing all the work. I just get tired of like that one dude on your team that's like 5 and fucking like 12. And he's the reason why you just lose the game brutally. And there's just no coming back from it. Like, what are you supposed to fucking do about that? The game is just over. Right, but that's what I'm saying, Viff, is it's not fair. It's not fair for me to do 120% effort, and then this dude just bumbles in and just plays poorly, and oh, well, you know, you just need to play better than him. And you just need to make, like, I should not be forced to play fucking I should not be picking up after someone like they're a fucking small child. Like, how about you play the video game and you play it correctly and then we win? Like, why does it have to be, well, I have to be like fucking 40-2 and we could still possibly lose because you're just gonna die more. And I've been doing this since Call of Duty. That's why when we used to have split screeners on Black Ops 1, I used to say fuck no. Like, people would come in with split screeners. So by default, you're playing with half of a fucking screen and I'm supposed to fucking carry you to victory? No, we're just gonna lose. I'm not gonna fucking carry you to victory if you're split screening with your younger brother.
I wish our tanks weren't afraid to move up.
Bro, it was a bot game. Like, yeah, I was sandbagging, but the whole game I was killing bots. I just stopped caring. Like, if Battlefield is really that dead, then that's just the end of Battlefield. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Good thing I didn't put any extra money into it. I got like 80 hours of gameplay. Again, fucking Ho-Oh shows up again, dude. Does Ho-Oh have nothing better to do? Like, actually? The eyes are crazy, by the way.
And we played Final Fantasy 14 and we did the Heidelin boss fight. That dude's like, everybody's like, GG. That guy's like, bad game.
Wow, really edgy, dude. You really showed us, huh? What a badass, guys. I fell. Oh, Lord. It's like in Final Fantasy, like, should I be doing as much damage as a fucking DPS? Like, that's not fair to me. Why do I have to play at a 70th percentile and everyone else around me can play at a fucking 2nd or 3rd or 4th? That's not fair.
I always bring this up because this was my first witness, this was my first, you know, incident with Final Fantasy toxicity. When we were doing the Rabbanasser raid. Because I know Spray gets tired of me mentioning this one. All I suggested was, hey, maybe the caster DPS should mana shift the healers.
Yeah, and they kicked him for it. And I'm like, dude, you know, like, it's just stupid. We already have enough problems with gaming. We don't need that. Like, all they had to say was, nah, I think the healers will be fine. And whether or not they were or weren't going to be fine is irrelevant. Just, okay, fine, we'll see how it goes. Probably would have been fine. No. He criticized me. You must be executed, dude. Alright, we'll wrap up here in a minute or two. Then you don't have to listen to me complain about fucking video games and Battlefield. That's why
Maybe you should switch off Black Widow. Like, you're not getting any kills. It's
I mean,
like,
yeah,
I'm not getting any kills because I'm getting dived. It's like, well, maybe.
Maybe Black Widow isn't the play. Ever consider that? No. Never. And they really were gonna ruin this dude's whole fucking life over this shit, too. That's fucking insane. The fact that any of that even happened was already like story of the fucking hour. It's like absolute insanity that even occurred.
Oh, my boyfriend's good at making Google Docs.
The whole Kingsman shit might be one of the most insane fucking sessions I think I've seen. Like, just completely unnecessary drama. All they could have done was just say, okay, well, at first we thought it was our fault. We reviewed it. Yeah, we should have probably switched. The end. It's the fucking lack of fucking accountability on anything, man. You can't just sit there and... Yeah, we're playing for the vibes. You know, you go to a tournament and you play for vibes. Like, what are we talking about? Imagine if LeBron went to the fucking final game of the season or whatever and was like, you know, I actually don't really care if we win or not. I'm playing for the fucking vibes of it.
What if it's like, bro, this dude's going to college. It's like, he needs that money.
No, it's all just a joke. And then what really kills me is it's not even that they're just apathetic to his fucking life story. Which you could just argue, well, dude, maybe you should just find another way to make money, which isn't a great argument. It's kind of a dickhead argument, but it's an argument. It's that they fucking proceeded to make fun of him and call him a loser. That was insane.
In college for another 6-7 years. It's like, bro, and this is the chick who's his duo, who he was happy to be on the team with.
Never be happy to play with video games with anyone. That's the takeaway from the Kingsman arc. Never be happy to play video games. Everyone's a shithead. Humanity is cooked.
Oh, see, she's like, I apologize. The damage is done.
Yeah, the damage is super done. It's been done to you. You burned your own house down, and now you're fucking mad about it. What a stupid fucking arc of internet drama. Like, genuinely. Alright, is this dude just saying this? Like, maybe I'm just supposed to do a bunch of quests. Let's see. A pretty feather came floating down. I wonder who it came from. Yeah, we already know. Yeah, it's still 71 points.
Mains get kicked from the team. What happened? They score 7th out of 8th place.
Ridiculous.
Even the tournament organizers, like, who also wrote him off to be kicked from the team, was trying to apologize for this shit, and it's like, bruh, you know what you did wrong.
Alright, we're gonna give this house to Pidgey, because I feel bad that I took Pidgey's house and destroyed it. So we're gonna give Pidgey a new home. We just have to make some stuff for Pidgey. Straw table. Okay. And the other one's been built. There you go. Let's see, what else do I need to drop in here? A straw bed. There's like no room for it. That's really interesting. Okay. Bring me one leaf. Sure.
Would you want to remake a Fire Red and Leaf Green?
I mean, I don't know, man. Asking for a Pokemon game is already kind of ridiculous, man. I don't even care anymore, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna get Wind and Waves whether I like it or not, so, you know. I'm
Not a
gonna move in
Pokemon
here.
game, but then we'll see how Beast of Incarnation goes.
There you go. I have to make a bunch of fucking furniture. Ah, that's a lot of work. We'll probably do that next time then. Let's get them building this at least. Who do we need? Heracross and Charmander. I think it's kind of random who you need to help you. Where the fuck did Heracross go? There you go. Very nice. Okay. Leafton's all done. What else do we need? Didn't I put down more houses? I can't remember where they are. Oh, right here. Yeah, okay. There's a couple more. What do we need? Timber, Bulbasaur, Oddish, and Scyther. Where the fuck is Oddish? Here we go. Here's Oddish. And wherever Scyther is. And then the idea will be to get a lot of Pokemon together, so that way I know where they are without having to run all over the map to look for them. And then actually the next stream of this won't be until, like, Saturday. Only because we clocked out a little bit early today on Final Fantasy. There you go.
Yeah, we can also forget Halo.
What about Halo?
Because, like, game's just going bad. It's just like, we're getting Halo campaign evolved, and it's
oh
like,
my god. they just really want to resell Halo on PlayStation, bro. Like, do you know what fucking year it is? Do you understand that the time to move Halo to the fucking PS5 was like 2012?
Just make a Marcus Phoenix collection.
Nope.
I don't get it. Do you hate money? Is that it?
No, they just don't care.
I think
Anyway.
I bought like the 2-pack with Vanquish and Bayonetta. I believe I did.
Alright, folks. That's all the time we have. Thanks, Warlord. Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Haruna. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Narg. Much appreciated. We'll play this probably on Saturday or Friday. I have yet to decide what day is going to go to what. There's nothing finalized and set in stone in any event. Thank you.